banking or any of that sort of thing. How many of you have a plant in your office, at your house, or in your yard at home? Raise your hand.
I do.
There's all our potential customers right there. So I'm going to show you how we're connecting people with plants. We make interactive plant tags that link smartphones to information about plants that are in a user's inventory or in their yard or in their botanical garden. So this started in 2013. We bought a new house that didn't have any plants in the landscape at all. And my wife's a master gardener for many years, and I didn't know anything about plants. And I planted 200 plants, 230 plants. At the end of the year, I didn't know what they were. So I had to start thinking about, well, should I map these or should I build a database? Or then I came up with this idea that I wanted nice tags. And I didn't want to have to run inside and get on the computer to update my photos that I took of all these cool plants that I bought, or weird plants that I bought. So I came up with the idea of a mobile web platform that linked these tags to my database. So that's basically what we did. Who's using us? We launched PLANTSMAP officially in 2015, July. And we have all different types of categories of users. 618 organizations, 5,100 individual users. We have a plant mapped on the rooftop garden of the Park Service in New York City. Google did the cafeteria area where their employees eat, so that their employees could know about the food that they were picking to put in their food. They're also doing a 9-mile walking trail in Kirkland. This is a carpet company and a chemical company, but their property is on 600 acres and they have 45,000 plants. So we're mapping those and documenting those. Toyota did a pollinator garden. Nationwide Insurance has 44,000 tropical plants in their atrium. So basically, people create a plant list and then they order these tags, which we print, and the codes are unique to that plant, so they can scan the code and update their plants or edit their inventory. These are some of the problems that are fairly common, and we're trying to solve these problems. I hope you can download the presentation. I believe you have access to it and you can read all the details. Our revenue at the moment is coming from one thing, selling tags. But in my mind, I think of these tags as marketing, because most of our 6,600 users are because somebody saw these tags and told a friend. So that's marketing to me. So maybe some of these other products are going to take over this small revenue stream right now. We're launching subscriptions in Q3 with Miratech. We're one of Miratech's new R&D for Equity partners. There'll be 4 subscription tiers, and then we begin where the real revenue comes. Software as a service. Landscape companies to be able to manage their clients, interactive tours. Those are our 2 most asked for products. It's a huge market. You all raised your hand and already knew you would. 77% of US households participated in lawn and garden last year, and they spent an average of $407. But this is the one that's crazy. The gardening market in the US, males 35 and under are the fastest growing segment. And it's all because of technology, and they want to know that what they're planning is...
Sorry to interrupt you. Your time is over, so...
All right, let me just show you Miratech. All right, there's the slide.
You can finish, but fast. Is it?
The typical slide.
Right.
We want to raise money, and
But now we know your name, actually.
and Bill Blevins
Right.
have a contact. So
I should ask, are all plants in Miratech office already tagged?
13 of them are as of today, and they have a challenge to do the rest of them.
You should
So
know the user
They have
experience story.
They have the tags.
they have the tags today. I brought them with me.
Right. Any questions? Or probably all Miratech
What is
guests
the
are...
compelling reason to tag flowers?
Say that
What
one
is the compelling reason
to buy it.
Behind
tag
Terrace
To
Flowers.
tag your garden.
Flowers.
Most of our customers have an educational reason for tagging their garden. It's a school that wants to educate the students on pollinator gardens. Toyota, to tell people that pollinator gardens are important, or a park that wants to tell visitors what's along a trail. So it's usually for an educational purpose. In my case, as a now avid plant collector, and my wife and I have planted over 2,000 plants since 2013, it's simply an inventory system where all of our photos and notes are stored instead of in paper and on hard drives.
There are more questions?
Yes.
For some of the institutional clients, do you know how they value our plant's assets? And how many dollars does Toyota manage?
Right. So
Do they have a budget for this?
Bartlett Tree Service and Davy Trees are two of the largest landscaping companies in the United States. A significant part of their business is putting a value on plants in corporate landscapes. They have to have software to do that, because if a corporate landscape has a hurricane or a flood and those plants get taken out, there was a real value there. And Milliken has 600 acres and roughly 50,000 plants. That's a lot of value. So they have to document this for that purpose. I don't remember the rest of your question, but
That's good enough.
So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have a question.
What's the process of your scalability? So if you're receiving a request for your product, you're based in the US, right?
yes.
So you're receiving a request from the botanical garden in London. So should you go there and help them tackle the plants, or they can do it themselves? So their own.
They ship tags, you say.
Most large institutions will send us, most of the really large institutions already have some form of a database, if even spreadsheet. We do bulk imports of that, and our tag ordering process is all online. The scalability, I don't know how to go back, but Goodwill Industries was here. They're an international group. They handle all of our printing and shipping, and they have workers all over the world. So we can scale through Goodwill on the manufacturing side. And the other day we had an order from Australia, and I told the lady it was too expensive. I talked her out of buying tags from us. And I said, it's too expensive. Let me send you the file. You go to the trophy shop in your town, print them yourself. I still have the data, and I get all the traffic, and she has nice tags, and I saved her $280 in shipping.
What is actually your exit strategy? Who can acquire
So,
a project like this?
this landscape manager, we're talking with Davy Trees right now. Their head of marketing just became a PLANTSMAP customer, and her idea is that we do a strategic partnership where Davy Trees, with tens of thousands of customers all over the world, provides PLANTSMAP as a value add to their clients, because right now they're providing their maps and inventory on paper.
But what is more important for them? Number of customers you have, or your revenue? How you can be acquired? Growing what?
So with an acquisition, it would be somebody like Ball Horticulture, who is, they have every plant brand in the United States pretty much.
Can I try your product in Ukraine?
Absolutely, it's plantsmap.com. There's no app, it's plantsmap.com, and now you don't even need an app to read the codes. You can just use your iPhone, it's built in.
Thank you.
You're
Very
welcome.
much.